So these are the top 5 goals for my business. This might change over time, but for right now, over the next 5 years, I would like to achieve all 5 of these. Um, this isn't advice. This isn't what you should do. This is just what I'm doing. And if I can achieve all these, then I might see myself as successful. Um, Number one, have a great product. And that's something that is challenging right now as I'm getting going, because right now I have one product. It is a great product, but being in the coffee world and even the food world more broadly, um, I get the coffee from a farm in Guatemala for this particular roast, and it's not the exact same year after year. And my supplier, they might run out of stock, so I have to make sure I have a backup that's very similar, tastes very similar, same level of quality. Um, and that's a challenge because I'm about to run out of my first shipment of this specific bean that I got, and it's been great. But I just started sampling other similar beans, and I need them to be as close to this one as possible so I can have a consistent and high quality product for people who are buying it. And that's just something that's going to be a constant battle year after year. Because no crop is exactly the same every year. And then if you run out of stock of it, you need to have a backup. Second of all, I want to have great customer service. I want my customers to feel confident that they're going to get what they wanted and that they paid the right price for it, and that if anything's wrong with it, they can just reach out and we can make it right. Maybe that's just a full refund, or maybe that's sending them another product, or whatever it might be. There should be a mutual trust both ways, on my end and on their end. But I want them to always feel like they're getting ahead, that they're getting something cool and really high quality, and that they don't ever have to worry about this company is going to do me wrong, or whatever. Um, Number 3, what was it? Oh yeah, so I'm not there yet, but when I get to the point, hopefully, of being able to hire people, I want to be a great employer, and I want to be generous and have very competitive pay and benefits. And I want people to be able to take time off whenever they want to, and not have it feel like we've all worked jobs where if you feel like you're going into work every day and you feel trapped and all you want to do is leave, and trying to get time off is a battle. It's like pulling teeth. I don't ever want it to be like that. I want to run a business that's efficient, that has people that want to be there and that are really good at their jobs. And so hopefully I'm able to pay them a great salary, especially if they live in my community. I think that's something that businesses should try to do, especially when they hire locally, because when you pay people above living wage, you empower them, you bring up your local economy, it stimulates so much great stuff. I feel like there's so many people out there that are not getting paid. They're working super hard. They're not getting paid what they should. People are struggling to buy basic things. As an employer, I want to be able to build a successful business that allows people to live in a way that they want to live. So that's important to me, because money is, I want to be successful. I want to have a lot of money. I want to be wealthy and secure, but I don't think the money that comes from my business should be hoarded just by me. It should be shared among the company, by high salaries and bonuses, and that can only happen if you're really successful. So obviously I want to try my best to be successful so I can make that happen. I might have been repeating myself a little bit there, but that's really important to me. Number 4, get involved with communities and events that I like and that I think are cool. By that I mean the communities. I mean like, like the outdoors community, the gaming community, the kind of entrepreneurship community, the sports, all these communities, to get involved with them and to get my name associated with these communities of people online and in real life. So when there's events that are related to these things, I want to be able to sponsor them, and I want to be able to get my name out there through those, and then people can associate my brand with those communities that they're a part of. And then maybe we can build our own little community of people that like this coffee and that are also have similar interests. I think that's just a really cool thing to do, and I think it's a smart thing to do. And it will also keep things exciting every day, for the company, for me, and anyone who might work for me in the future. To get involved with things that we're interested in, I think is just a great motivator to keep things going. So that's number 4. Number 5 is building a efficient and streamlined and like a no-fat company that just runs well, runs smoothly. All the tools we use should be as simple as possible and as easy to use as possible for the people who are working here. Because there's a lot of different things that have to work together to make a business run, and it really should be as simple as possible to minimize your headaches. And that means using the right software, having documentation and SOPs for the right processes for everything you do, and then constantly updating those and improving those as time goes on, so that we can keep improving and keeping things streamlined. I am a huge believer in that. I've seen it work really well at companies I've worked at, and I've seen it work not so well at other companies I've worked at. So that also includes communication, great communication between coworkers. And yeah, all that stuff comes together and can make your life a lot easier if you do that right. So those are my 5 main goals I'd like to accomplish in the next few years here. A bonus one would be, getting involved in charity and making money enough so that I can start giving to causes that I care about. I'm not involved in charity. I don't have a specific group I'm associated with, so I don't know what that would be. I have some ideas, but that's like such a positive thing that can come out of being successful, is that you can use your money for things to make the world better. I love that idea. And again, like this, if you can make enough money, it shouldn't be hoarded just by you. It's just a tool. So you can give it to organizations that can put it to use. And I don't think necessarily those things should be, I don't know if you should advertise it for your company, like, hey, we donate to this, or if you should just do it quietly. I don't know. I haven't really talked to anyone about this, so I don't know how other people do it, but I don't know. I almost feel like it would feel better just to do it quietly and not have that public recognition, because that can just feel a little weird. But anyway, those are 5 main goals, 1 bonus one. I really want to try to get there in the next few years. It's going to take a lot of work. There's a lot of challenges, a lot of things I need to get through to get there. But yeah, that's me for my coffee business. Thanks for listening.